Greetings everyone, so Watchal here. Welcome back to the battlefield. So on my previous video that happens to be on this same map and with this same gun, we were playing regular Conquest and I joined this late game of Conquest Assault. So I was talking about this gameplay. I don't know if you watched the video or if you remember what I was saying, but look at the score, man. We're losing badly. This is a terrible score. This is a bad situation. But you know what? I love bad situations because this is the situation that tests your skill. And since we're talking, or I've been talking about tactical stuff lately, this gameplay here fits perfectly for that. I mean, for the topic at hand, for today's topic, it's just perfect. It's just defense. So my previous video, like I said, was just anyone anywhere around, total destruction. If you haven't seen that video, watch it because I talk about certain things. The one before that one is with the Madsen. So again, just tactical positioning and what kind of flags I want to run to and what I was doing. The one before that one happens to be on this map again with the Carbine, and the one for that one is with the Johnson and Hamada. So all play with the same mentality, with the same basic ideas, but different execution because every map or every game is different. So since over here we are in a rush, we're trying to get all these flags, right? And one thing that I have noticed ever in Battlefield, like even in Call of Duty, because I learned these stuff in Call of Duty first, and then I tried to or actually I applied all these in Battlefield, which it wasn't that difficult. It's just basically the same concept. All I have to do is just pay attention to a wider area and when it comes to map size, right? It's defense. People don't like to play defense, and these guys, they had all the flag. They had the easy way. They had probably half the points. We were down half the points. All they had to do was put themselves in a tactical or strategic position, with the vehicles, with the guns they picked, and everything, and they will just stop us, and while having all the flags and killing us, those tickets will just come down like really quick, and it wouldn't be just a matter of minutes, before they win the game with little to no effort. So defense, I think is the weakest point of most people. A lot of players just love offense, just get into 2, 3, 5 tanks and try to spawn trap people, Call of Duty style, which in Battlefield, it's not that easy. It takes a little more than that. There's a lot of ways to get out of the spawn trap and get to the other side of the map and start just destroying the enemy, that way. So it's just not like Call of Duty. But defense is one of the weakest points, of a lot of people. People don't know how to play defense, and especially on big maps, right? I don't claim to know everything, but I do kind of explain what I do, and you guys can see it in my videos, the stuff that I do, and I don't take all the credit. Of course, my teammates who are also motivated and want to win help a lot. But look at this guy. How many rockets do I have to shoot on this tank? And it's not even destroyed yet. It's like way too many, man. It's a little frustrating sometimes, having to use that many rockets. Tank is still alive though. The guy's dead. But anyways, so defense. So what people do most of the times, if not all the times, when it comes to defense, it's just sniping, right? It's just sniping. Or I'm gonna sit down over here with the tank like so far away up in this hill, and I'm gonna start shooting people from up here, and because I feel safe, So I'm sniping, the same concept. I'm sniping from far away, and in this game you don't get kills like one hit kills. If you're too far, even if a headshot, sometimes you don't get the one hit kill. You have to be a little closer, not like super across the map, or if it's a hit to the body, it's like 2 shots. So by that time in a map like this one, you get hit once and you just go prone, take cover, you slide somewhere behind a rock, and then just heal yourself up and start running, and the guy can kill you. So that sort of mentality in terms of defense is what causes people gameplays, and they ended up losing all these games just like this one. To me, it's a very easy, kind of like a piece of cake victory in this one. And it's just because of that mentality, of that defense mentality. Offense is always easier, and I was talking about this on my Call of Duty videos as well, years ago. especially like such a destroy. Defense is to me is one of the most difficult ones because you have to pay attention to everything, to what's going on in the game. Battlefield, you got vehicles, you got a bigger map, so you have to look around like everywhere, it's like a lot of places. Call of Duty, for example, just like smaller maps, just a little bit easier. So the transition, if you're coming from Call of Duty to Battlefield, is just I don't think it's that difficult. It wasn't for me. It's just that you have to pay attention more. The minimap, yes, but also your surroundings. What's going on, what flags are being taken, what flags are your teams on. Like how many tanks do you have in your team, how many tanks does the enemy have. So that's why most of my conquest gameplay you see me using the assault kit, because allows me to destroy or at least bother the enemy that's using a tank. You bother them with like 5 rockets. If you can throw a dynamite, stuff like that, just weaken the tank a little bit, so they should run away and try to get to one of those, I don't stations to heal up and all that stuff. At least you bother these people. They're not just taking map control. So that's the key. Don't let the enemy take map control. Just bother the enemy here and there. Just be annoying, to put it in other words, right? When you're annoying, these guys, get most of the time just get like aggravated, and they just rush towards you because they just want that kill revenge, man, and they're like easy targets. So take it from me, I know the enemy, I know those tanks, and you'll be golden, man. That's the key. And like I said, defense is something that and like something that you practice in every game. Every game where you have full map control. And you know what? Take advantage. Listen to this. This is very important. This is something that I did when I transitioned, to Battlefield from Call of Duty. Take advantage of those games where you have really good teams, man, and it's making your job a lot easier. Take those games and learn, map movement, since you don't have to worry about so much about what's going on in the map because you have a good team. So take advantage of those games, of those teammates, to position yourself. Okay, I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna try to go this way, to watch this side, to watch this flank, to watch these flags over here and there. Take those games, man. Not just to get the kills, because it's an easy game, but just to position yourself, to kind of like study the enemy. Because one thing that people do in the Battlefield, a lot of, especially snipers too, they go to the same spots. They do the same thing. They go prone here, and just kind of study the enemy, see what they're doing, and you notice a pattern of like like same behavior. And that just helps you out to understand for the next time you play the game. Okay, so next time I was here, we did this, and this happened. So listen, this game happens something similar. I'm not saying the same, but something similar. So see, you start learning your tactical ways in the Battlefield, and it's just a lot easier. And if you play Call of Duty, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing, because I do the same in Call of Duty when I play Call of Duty. So I don't change much. It's the same mentality, same sort of ideas. The gameplays where the team is good, I do the same thing. When the team is just not that good, then you have to work twice as hard, right? You have to capture more flags. You have to pay attention to more sort of routes, where the enemy could come from and try to kill you. But defense is the most important thing. Offense is important too, and you need to learn also how to be offensive. But I feel like defense is something that people really don't pay attention to. Because it's always easy just to be aggressive if you have a decent squad. It's always, oh yes, we just rush. We got some good guys with the planes and some guys with the tanks, and everybody just push forwards and just killing. But when it comes to defense, man, we have to defend against tanks and against like multiple people and snipers and this and that and jeeps and people with the katanas and stuff like that. Like everything just turns like into a chaotic situation, and I love it. I love it because that's what makes you. Or turns you into a good player. Those situations, making all the decisions. What should I do? Should I stay here? Should I go there? Should I do this? Should I do that? All those decisions that you have to make in a split of a second could change, the outcome of the game, whether you win or lose. And since we always want to win, so we try to always pick the right one. So always, pay attention to what the enemy is doing, and just try to be good at defense, man. Try to be good at defense, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter if the first time you died a lot, and I have said this ever since, I don't know, like Battlefield 4, man, and Battlefield 1, and all those games that you can find in my channel. It's on the playlist. You can find some playlists. But I think at some point in Battlefield 4 said, I remember saying this in Battlefield 1 as well. Use this current Battlefield game to improve those. That way you'll be good. You'll be better, right? You'll be a better player in the next Battlefield. All right, so like at this point, like, nobody cares about Battlefield 5. Everybody hates Battlefield 5. I love it. It's a fun game. But anyways, use this game to improve those things. So when Battlefield 6 drops, you're good at defense. You're good at map control. You're good at destroying tanks. You're good at whatever sniping. For example, you're good at because I also snipe sometimes. It's mostly like squad conquest. I think it's just better for sniping because of the whole tank situation. There's too many tanks. People don't like to destroy them. So I like to be one of the few guys who like to bother the guys in the tanks. So that's why I used all these rifles. So you need to be tactical rifleman. But no, you have to destroy the tanks, man. Otherwise they will destroy you. And I've been in those games. That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking from experience because I've been in games where people decide just to play some defense and want to snipe, and all of a sudden you get too many snipers, and the enemy team just keep getting tanks, man, and they steal your tanks, and then man, you're like you and maybe two other guys, trying to destroy tanks, and it's just impossible. So they take too many rockets to kill. I mean, yes, you could shoot it from behind, this and that, but sometimes you don't have the angle that guy over there, was up in the hill. He was just, you don't have the angle just to go, hey, 1 second, stop right there, because I'm gonna try to shoot a missile right here. So you don't have the time, you don't have the angle. So you take what you can get, right? So anyways, so be smart, play some good defense, man. Just watch what the enemy is doing. Over here, a little spawn trap over here, but look at the tickets coming down, man. We're just kind of just holding the enemy down here, and it's just awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff, just coming down from losing the game the way we were losing, to winning. It's always good. Look at this tank over here. So we're gonna bother this guy. So me and this other dude over here. There you go. Good teammate, good squad mate. Let's just bother this guy. Let's annoy him. I just wait for this guy to shoot. Because he has to reload, so I kind of timing that. So this is what I'm not. There you go. You see the guy shooting, then I just pop out and shoot my rocket, and then just hide, just wait for the guy to shoot, and then I just do it over again. And over here, unlucky, I didn't hear this tank. I didn't hear it really. But anyway, so that's my tactical talk. Mostly defense. So practice the defense, man. It's very important. Don't forget about that defense, man. That D is good. It's gonna help you out a lot and gonna get you out of trouble. Anyways, thanks for watching. My name is Wild. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary. If you haven't, please check out my channel, other videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. It's a nice little victory here. I love it. All these guys, deserve a big hug.